Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for BioCT's annual holiday celebration and networking event. This has become a signature event for our industry in Connecticut. And while we are disappointed that we are not together in person, we are grateful to have a virtual format to still get together. Well, 2020 is a year to remember or forget, depending upon the challenges you have faced. First things first, let's thank the sponsors who have made this event possible. Winstanley Enterprises, Aon, and Elm Street Ventures. And importantly, the sponsor of the Entrepreneur of the Year Award, Shipman and Goodwin. Thank you to all of you. I'd also like to thank several important partners and dedicated annual sponsors that have shown outstanding support for BioCT and the greater bioscience community. Our legacy partners include Boehringer Ingelheim, Pfizer, UConn, and Yale. Thank you for your continued support of BioCT. Our ambassador sponsors include Alexion, Aon, Markham, and Strategic Spaces, DIRTT, and our supporting sponsors, Bristol Myers Squibb, Connecticut Innovations, Medtronics, Semaphore, and Wigan and Dana. Thank you all. To kick off our program, we have special guests who would like to say a few words to all of you. Please join me in welcoming Governor Ned Lamont, U.S. Senator Chris Murphy, and Connecticut Bioscience Co-Chair, Senator Christine Cohen.
To each and every one of you involved in life sciences, BioCT, we need you more than ever. And hopefully, thanks to the good work you have and when it comes to COVID-related therapies and then the vaccine, we're going to be able to do this in person next year. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the efforts you're making. Look, Connecticut is the fourth most innovative state in the country. You know why? Because of the good work each and every one of you do, the research and development and keeping us safe. Thanks to each and every one of you.
Hey, it's Chris Murphy, United States Senator from Connecticut. Happy holidays to all of my friends at BioCT. Listen, it has been so amazing to travel this state over the last 8 years and see the groundbreaking historic work that Connecticut companies are doing to help lead the fight against COVID. It's just one example of how our biotech industry in Connecticut is growing by leaps and bounds and acquiring an international reputation, whether it's Semaphore or a multitude of other companies in Connecticut that have pioneered testing technologies, treatment technologies, vaccine technologies. We are probably playing above our weight class, punching above our weight class in Connecticut in a way that can't be parallel in any other state, a small state that is delivering big solutions to the current healthcare crisis. But again, that's just a small window into what's going on in Connecticut. I'm so proud of these clusters that are developing all around the state when it comes to biotechnology. I'm so proud of the innovators that have moved their operations to Connecticut. I'm proud of what we're doing to educate more workers that you can pull from at our educational institutions. And I just want to partner with you in any way that I can going forward. So I hope everybody gets to take a little bit of a break over the holiday season. And I look forward to a lot of great work together in the years to come.
Hello, Bio Friends. I'm Senator Christine Cohen, and am not only co-chair of the Bioscience Caucus, which brings me here today, but proudly represent the 12th Senate District of Connecticut, Branford, Durham, Guilford, Killingworth, Madison, and North Branford. Well, this is a bit unusual and different, But I look forward to this event each year and wouldn't miss it, pandemic or no pandemic, virtual or in person. I'm glad we're all able to enjoy each other's company from the safety of our homes or offices and still celebrate the terrific advances in the biosector over the past year. There were many. Together, all of you are creating jobs by the day, employing nearly 40,000 people in the state. Because of you, our state is ranked 5th in innovation and 4th specifically in bioscience patents. Hence, 80% of the academic R&D investment dollars are put right where they belong, life sciences. Our incubation and workforce development programs are really working, and we are growing and attracting talent to the area like never before. We now have a balanced portfolio of large companies like Pfizer and Boehringer, with mid-size and smaller companies like Semaphore, Biohaven, Arvinas, and wonderful infants beginning to take off. Each of you fits into this sector, complementing each other's strengths and talents and contributing to tangible progress for our industry. Perhaps some of the most exciting developments we've seen this year are therapies related to the pandemic that plagues our states, our country, and our globe. Jackson Labs, Clio Pharmaceuticals, Protein Sciences, Carogen, Pfizer, and so many more. I've had the pleasure of hosting many of these companies in my senatorial district that are working to combat COVID-19, from treatments and vaccine research to diagnostic tools like that Tangent has invented and is producing right here in Connecticut. You get my point, and because you live it each and every day, you likely find this as just as exciting as I do. As a legislator, I want to help. I want to see to it that growth abounds and we continue this symbiotic path of mutualism. In working with BioCT and hearing all of your individual needs and ideas on how to move this sector forward, together we can advance sector initiatives, thereby allowing our beautiful state of Connecticut to thrive. So keep up the good work, bio friends, and keep us legislators informed and hold us to being partners in your ongoing success. Today, we celebrate you and your achievements while we look forward to tomorrow's expansion. Happy holidays, stay safe, be well.
Thank you, Governor, Senators Murphy and Cohen, for your unwavering support and recognition of the role the Connecticut bioscience community plays in the health and well-being of the public, as well as thanking the industry's outstanding contributions to fighting the coronavirus pandemic. In fact, this year, perhaps like none other, all of you have marshaled the spirit of innovation, which defines our industry. While Connecticut may not be large in size, our contributions to vaccines, therapeutics, and the testing necessary to fight COVID-19 have been extraordinary. We have seen startups pivot in record time to address the pandemic, and the pharmaceutical community do what has literally never been done before. Thank you for all of your contributions. Innovation is alive and well in Connecticut. So let's spend a few minutes looking at some other measures of the industry's success this year. There have been many investments taken place for our companies. In healthcare, 80 companies, 85 deals, and 170 investors for a total of $724 million in capital have been invested in Connecticut. Of those, pharma and bio, 30 companies, 32 deals, 47 investors, with a total of $395 million in capital invested. Of that investment, I'd like to congratulate the top recipients this year: Rally Bio, Semaphore, Isoplexis, Thetis Therapeutics, Evolve Immune, Simca Therapeutics, and Homodius. Congratulations for raising the funds that you have. And of all of these funds, I wanted you to make note of the different funding sources that are coming into Connecticut. Not only do we have our homegrown Connecticut Innovations, Canaan Partners, and Elm Street Ventures, but we also have money coming in from others such as BlackRock, Deerfield Management Group, Ironwood Capital, Blackstone Group, Pfizer Ventures, and Takeda Ventures. Now, on to the Entrepreneur of the Year Award. This award was established by BioCT and Shipman and Goodwin to acknowledge the importance of showcasing the unique accomplishments of the entrepreneurs in the Connecticut community. Entrepreneurs whose accomplishments are also having an impact beyond the borders of our state. This year, we received a record number of nominations. This is most definitely a sign of the momentum building in our state. It reflects our industry and the stellar entrepreneurial talent that is leading the way. These stellar nominees included Rally Bio, SpringWorks Therapeutics, Semaphore, Metrum Research, Shoreline Biome, Torigen, Tangent Biosciences, Simca Therapeutics, Yale, and Valisure. The Entrepreneur of the Year Committee was very impressed with these nominees, and we expect to see some of these same nominees in the future as they continue to lead their companies. Please join me now to congratulate Eric Schott, the founder and CEO of Semaphore, as the 2020 Entrepreneur of the Year. Semaphore is a patient-centered predictive health company built on the idea that more information, deeper analysis, and increased engagement will improve the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of disease. The company is using its advanced network analysis to build better models of human health and deliver personalized insights for patients. Semaphore has also brought 500 jobs to the state and is still growing. In fact, Semaphore just opened its second state-of-the-art lab facility in Stamford just last week. And let's also note that when the state was building COVID-19 testing capacity this year, Semaphore quickly established the capability to deliver fast and effective testing and diagnosis, ramping to 15,000 tests a day in its Brantford facility. Here's what a few of Eric's colleagues wrote in their recommendations. Eric has had a stellar career in both academia and industry as a true thought leader in the fields of genomics, data sciences, personalized medicine, and in the digital transformation of healthcare. Furthermore, in the spirit of public service during the current pandemic, Eric has tirelessly stepped forward, bringing solutions that have helped stem the tide of cases, morbidity, and mortality that we have seen from this terrible virus. I'd like to turn it over to Eric to say a few words.
Hi, I'm Eric Schott, CEO of Semaphore. I could not be more thrilled and more honored to accept this award as Entrepreneur of the Year and to be recognized by my peers and esteemed colleagues, all of whom I deeply admire and respect. I want to give a special shout out and thanks to BioConnecticut, the Shipman and Goodwin law firm, and to the selection committee. Being honored by such talented groups of individuals and leaders, especially those who are dedicated to the pursuit and advancement of science, makes this award very meaningful to me. I also wanted to thank this year's award nominees, all of whom have made substantial contributions to the bioscience community in Connecticut, which continues to grow and thrive, and for which Semaphore is very excited to be a part of. Of course, I also want to thank Team Semaphore, a team that's driving hard every day to improve patient outcomes, and without that type of dedication and talent, this type of award wouldn't be possible. As an entrepreneur, it's been incredibly exciting to build and grow Semaphore in the great state of Connecticut. Semaphore is one of the top patient-centered health intelligence companies in the country. In 2015, we opened our lab in Brantford, Connecticut, and have now established that as one of the highest throughput clinical sequencing labs in the country. In 2017, we formally spun Semaphore out of Mount Sinai, moving from New York City into Stamford, Connecticut, where we established our headquarters. In 2019 and 2020, we lined up some of the top investors in the land: Blackstone, BlackRock, Deerfield, Section 32, Oak, to Chang, more capital, and of course, our own Connecticut innovations to help Semaphore grow and scale our business in Connecticut and beyond, nationwide. Today, Semaphore team now houses more than 500 employees in the state of Connecticut. And just last week, we opened up our brand new state-of-the-art clinical lab facility in Stamford, Connecticut, comprised of more than 70,000 feet of some of the most advanced technology in play in the clinical lab arena. Connecticut has offered Semaphore a very attractive and competitive environment for a company to grow along the very talent-rich biotech corridor running from New York City on into New Haven, Connecticut. Connecticut offers a pool of highly qualified candidates, plus competitively priced real estate, and the presence of leading universities and medical centers. We're also very fortunate to have a partner like BioConnecticut and the resources they provide to help us connect, collaborate, and grow. Again, amazing thanks to all for this award, and we at Semaphore are going to drive as hard as we can to help establish Connecticut as the premier biotech hub in the country.
Thank you, Eric. This is so well deserved and well done. Congratulations from all of us. Now, on to networking. Please take the next hour or so to mingle with your colleagues and our board of directors. Our networking breakouts, which are titled workshops, are themed and moderated by our directors. The details are in the left navigation of your screen under workshops. I encourage you to visit and participate in several conversations. Each workshop is limited to 14 participants at a time, so you are encouraged to move about every 10 minutes or so. And thank you so much to our directors for moderating this afternoon. In closing, please join me in a final thank you to all of our sponsors and partners. Through their support and yours, BioCT is able to fulfill its mission on a daily basis. While the next several months will continue to be challenging, perhaps the most challenging we've experienced to date with COVID, there is hope and much to be grateful for as we look ahead to 2021. Thank you for all that you are doing. Be well, and our very best to you and yours over the holidays. Stay home, but in the meantime, let's network. Thank you.